Some people are saying that what's going on in Congress right now is terribly embarrassing for the Republicans, given that when the Democrats have nominated speakers in the past few years, voting for Nancy Pelosi, it was never a question as to whether or not they had enough votes. Judge Janine with Fox's The Five posted this to Twitter. She said, "It's time to get together as a party and stop embarrassing yourselves in front of the rest of us," with the headline there being Capitol Hill chaos. McCarthy loses third round of House Speaker vote. We now know we're on to the seventh or so. Then you have Ben Shapiro calling the whole thing a clown show. Ben posted to Twitter, "McCarthy's job as Speaker and the job of the GOP is to say no, that's it, since Dems control the Senate and the White House. What is the actual policy advance by stalling him here other than to hand Dems a PR win by depicting the House GOP as a clown show?" So they're fighting over there. The Republicans are fighting amongst themselves, trying to pick a speaker, and the Dems are just letting them while they allegedly booze. Let's watch this video.
They want us to fight each other. That much has been made clear by the popcorn and blankets and alcohol that is coming over there.
She thought that was very funny. I don't think it's that funny, but it touches on something interesting, which is this embarrassment that there's some disagreement over who should be the speaker. I think these people within the Republican Party are clearly of different political factions in any other country. The Marjorie Taylor Greenes and Lauren Boeberts and the extremists would be a separate party from the more mainstream establishment conservatives. Likewise, the Progressive Caucus would be its own party and wouldn't be a part of the Democrats. But because we have this two-party system, there is going to be disagreement within the party. And the idea that it's embarrassing that the entire party of the Republicans, one of two, that there's disagreement within it is embarrassing, and that the debate itself is a clown show, that just doesn't sit right with me. Like, that doesn't feel like a democracy. And you have some people saying, well, listen, like, this is just embarrassing. It's not even a healthy or substantive debate. It could be. Like, there's a reason it's not. I think the debate is actually good. And I hate that actually we had consensus going into voting for Nancy Pelosi time and time over, and everyone just fell in line with that. Jackson, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think you raise a good point, and I think that ultimately that goes to show that we have to change the way that our socioeconomic system works in and of itself. We can't have a one vote system to where ultimately two parties are going to rise to the top. That suck up all the infrastructure, that suck up all the resources in the network. So one of the key things we have to do is not just go after corruption and money in politics, but also the very way our system is set up, giving more parties a chance, because at this point, setting up a third party is really for naught. So we have to go after the way that this whole machine works and functions.